Gamecock Nation, welcome back to another episode of Completely Cocky. By the time you listen to this, it's game day in South Carolina. The 4 o'clock kickoff. Started a little bit later filming because it's been a busy week for us getting ready for this game for one. And just had a couple things that came up personally that we both had to take care of. So going back to last week, great win over Texas A&M. With that win right there, that's the first win in program history since they've been in the SEC. So that was a great win for us, and to finally get that trophy to South Carolina. That game right there, that was one of the best games that we played as a defense, honestly, fundamentally, and just being physical at the point of attack every chance we got. So to go into that game and play a team like that, they're a good team, and we're not going to put anything past those guys. They were a good team. Had a bunch of freshmen on that team that competed and had a great game. Stewart, one of the receivers, 5-star receiver that I went up against, he's gonna be pretty good in the long run. Just being a freshman, still has some developmenting to do. That's what everybody does. You got to develop in some way. But with him, going against him during that game, it was great battle all game with that guy. And their running back number 6, he was our primary target in stopping the run game, and that was one thing we did to come out with that win, stop that run game with 6 getting on the edge. Josh, who would you say from an offensive standpoint, what was so successful for you guys during that game?
Just how I was discussing, wrapping up our last podcast, it was just, mostly just taking advantage of our opportunities when they came my way. Not throwing out personal stats. I think I had I did have 2 big third down catches, but just like I said, whenever the opportunities came my way to make the play, we just had to go out there and execute. But really, for the most part, man, they were a tough defense, and fortunately, we were able to move the ball precisely when we had the chance to do, which is like I said, another way of just taking advantage of everything. We got a little stagnant here and there on some third downs coming off the field, but really, just being able to keep the momentum of how that game opened up. With Zay taking that dang kickoff return back to the crib, it really just opened up everything. Yeah, it was that was nice. I ain't gonna cap. That crowd, that stadium was so loud when that happened. I literally couldn't hear anything. The thing just erupted. But it was pretty cool. To see him do that. To see our kickoff return unit finally get one. But really just taking advantage of everything that came our way, just being sharp, communicating. We know it was going to be a physical game. We knew it was going to have to run the ball on offense. And like I said, when we was able to drop back and throw the ball, we just able to connect, everybody be on the same page. I feel like, it was a good overall offensive game. Like I said, we turned the ball over twice, which we turned the ball over twice or more every game. So, we're just trying to, minimize mental mistakes like that. And, just within a doubt, just stand on the field to give you guys a well enough break. So you guys can have enough energy and more energized when y'all come back out there. So y'all can give us the ball back, creating turnovers like y'all did. So, I feel like how you said, this last past Saturday, I think overall, it was probably one of the best games that we have played as a team from defense, offense, and special teams. So, what I'm saying? Just hopefully we can just keep it up tomorrow. Like I said, this is a late podcast. And like you said, by the time they will see this, it'll be about time to get ready for the game. But, what I'm saying? I can't wait for it. It'll be a 4 o'clock game, so we don't have to be stuck in a hotel all day, so we get to get out there and get it over with. But, another chance to go out there and play football, man. Can't wait for it. So Darius, had a little nice interception on the sideline, didn't you?
I kind of recognized that route from last year. So they ran basically a stutter comeback. Happened roughly about 15, 20 yards down the field, something like that. But I was on the island. He took an inside release for the most part. Then I had to flip my hips because he really tried to get back outside. And when I broke, I'm going to be honest with you, all I saw was the ball, and I'm like, yeah. So as soon as I caught it, I'm expecting like, dang, man, I'm just going to catch it. He about to tackle me. But when I caught it and I felt him bump me and he fell and I was running, I was like, oh, okay, so I could catch and run now. So, when I tell you after I caught it, I'm just looking straight ahead and I'm running. When I tell you it got so loud, you know how like listen, when you like in your car and you got your bass loud and you look in your rearview mirror, it's like vibrating. That's how it felt like with my helmet. Like my it felt like everything was just vibrating as I'm running down the sideline. So I'm like, I'm running down the sideline. I'm like, okay, all I see is end zone. And I see my guys blocking. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, just smooth on into the end zone. So as I'm running, I get close to, I think it was like all my guys is in a line. So I'm like, all right, you got it blocked up. So I'm getting down. I see 6. I'm like, all right, shoot. I'm running. Now I'm looking. I'm like, all right, cool. They got him. They got him blocked. So I got on the break like a split second. Like I hesitated a little bit so they can like get in position to block. Because when I did that, number 6, he stopped his feet as well a little bit. So I was like, okay, cool. I made him stop his feet. They were just gonna block him easy. And as soon as I took my eyes off him to start running again, I see one of my linemen. He just whipped. I said, "Oh shoot!"
That boy said, "No."
I said, all I saw was end zone after I hesitate. I'm like, "Oh, he gonna make the block?" Because I see him coming, about to just like shield him off. I'm like, all right, cool. He gonna shield him off, and I'm just gonna walk right in.
Yeah, they don't get you right there, boy. When you expect a block and it don't happen, yeah. Trust me, I know all about that on punt return. God, but then you gotta make them miss, man. You gotta try to make them miss.
That's the thing. He was at an angle where I couldn't cut back because then you had the quarterback coming, and then I would just running into my own lineman. It was like, all right, cool. I getting pushed. Let me try to lead. Try not to stay balanced. And I literally did not know where I was going to end up. So I put the ball out just like this. And I started reaching. I started reaching like I had go-go gadget on trying to score.
Space Jam.
Out within the 5, bro. I'm like, so it's like you're happy that you got an interception, but I'd rather get tackled back at the 50 than make it all the way down to the 5, knowing I could have scored. That would made it worse. I mean, it was a good interception, but it was like I was 5 yards away.
5 yards, man. I ain't gonna count. What our old coach used to say, Kobe Mack, tackling the 5-yard line, dog. That's a minus, man. That's a minus.
Like,
it's a minus.
Hey, why you ain't score? Not much I could have do, but
that was a good interception, though. That was a good interception. It was lit.
Hey man, that was the first of the season. Nah, gotta get another one.
Yeah,
second career first of the season. So I gotta get another one. Another one's coming.
There isn't much that tops college football conditioning workout. Darius, do you remember what the hardest workout you ever did here at South Carolina?
The hardest workout for me was the carry what you kill every Monday. Got to carry sandbags, 200 yards, and then after that, you got to turn around and do a 300 yards sprint, like shuttle kind of deal. And then we had that 110 test a couple years ago. We had about 30 reps.
I do remember that. Those were pretty hard. But there's something in the area that comes close, and that's cycle bar, Forest Acres.
The thing that makes cycle bar great is it's not just hard, it's also a good time. Cycle Bar isn't just driven to help riders get a good workout in. They help riders feel alive as well. They are driven by music and a whole lot of heart.
They offer the best premium indoor cycling in Colombia. It's high energy and safe, but also intense cardio.
Your first ride is always free at their studio, so visit their website, cyclebar.forestacres.com, and book your ride today.
Cycle Bar Forest Acres is located within the retail outlets of Cardinal Crossing on Forest Drive.
Not many people know, and if you do know, this game coming up, not only is it homecoming, but it's also another trophy game for us. This is the Mayor's Cup. It's Columbia, Missouri, and then Columbia, South Carolina. So this is a Mayor's Cup game, so it's another trophy game. Let's try to bring another trophy back to Columbia. Looking at these guys in Missouri, their offense, pretty good offense. They're a gadget team. You got to be very disciplined with these guys. For that to happen, you got to be fundamentally sound. Details, alignments is everything's key for us to have a chance with these guys. They got explosive guys. They're shorter receivers, much more quicker guys. So for us to be successful, we got to eliminate the runs. We got to fit our runs, limit the explosive passes, and just go out there and just be physical. It's going to be another physical game. It's not only is it an SEC game, it's also an East Division game. So for us to go out there and win the East and beat your East teams, gotta be detailed in what we do. So playing these guys right now, I think it'd be a great matchup. Because going up against our offense, we got an explosive offense. So but in this case, I feel like we got the better chances, in my opinion. Whether it's the experts saying that we're going to win or the fans going to have our back regardless. But we know for us to come out and we got to just come out and play and do what we got to do. Because at the end of the day, everybody can say what they got to say. It's us on the field that still has to execute. So looking at Missouri, they're a good team. They had a close game against Georgia. Was in a dogfight with Georgia. Dogfight with Vanderbilt. So they're a team that's going to put up a fight, and that's what we're going to have to do as well. What's your opinion on the game, Josh?
Yeah, like you said, man, how you say gadget team. I really haven't got a chance to watch their offense as much. Obviously, I'm always scouting the defense, but they play really hard. They really specialize themselves on third downs. So, we just got to try to avoid being in third downs a lot. If we, happen to be in third down, we would like to be in like third and short, third and 4 or 5. Those guys are really good on third down when it comes to like 7 and long, 7 and extra, 7 and more. They're really a really good defense on third down when we have, more than 7 to go. So we, just trying to minimize those, trying to make sure, our first and second downs are positives instead of negatives. Just like you said, again, like I'm always saying, is like just being able to go out there and execute, communicating, and just taking advantage of everything, all the opportunities. They said their defense, like they're well coached. Some things that I'm pretty sure fans, just like Coach Beamer, they keep archives and things that may have said, from their team towards us. But at the end of the day, you just gotta go out there and keep between the white lines and go play ball. Just waiting to go out there and play, man. Show the world that, we're a tough team to deal with, man. So they play hard, they play well, fast, physical, but we just got to be the more physical and fast team.
But Gamecock fans, we really appreciate you guys being patient with us for this podcast. We know that you guys don't usually listen to it on game day. It's usually like on that Friday. Well, like I said, we had some things come up. So this will be probably a very short podcast. But next week, we'll definitely have much more content for you guys. But we appreciate you guys for always tuning in and just being here for us, supporting us. And we can't wait to hear you guys loud, and just rocking William Bryce again. So happy homecoming to everybody that's coming back, to all alumni. And
happy top 25.
And the top 25. We're back in the top 25, and we look to raise the rankings a little bit this Saturday with a win. So once again, we appreciate you guys for listening in. Like I said, we apologize for the short podcast, but best believe we'll have some more content for you guys next week. This your boy Darius Rush.
Your boy Josh Van. Y'all boys, make sure y'all go listen to that Thriller Michael Jackson because it is Halloween.
Peace.
Peace.